Hey guys, what's going on? Greenfield Gear. I have a small PSA submission reveal, just 6 cards that I sent off and have come back. So I'm really excited about it. If you watch the channel, you know that I am a collector of 1960 Topps. I love this set. This is a Willie Mays that I picked up. It's one of my only Willie Mays card that I own in a Beckett slab. And a 2, but I just love the orientation of the card. I love the art. I love the logos. I love the color. I just think it's such a cool set. And so I've slowly but surely been working on it. And so I have a group of 6 cards that were raw. I picked them up at a card show. The last card show I went to before the pandemic. Had a blast doing it and sifting through boxes and stuff. Picked them up for a couple dollars a piece maybe. And here they are. And so they came back. All commons, but at the time, of course, we all remember PSA was taking vintage like this for $10 a card. So it was worth it to me to send them off. I just had a blast doing it. And my threshold, you know, obviously Hall of Famers are different. And so I sort of thought, again, pre-pandemic prices that I would do 5s and 6s and so on, kind of in that range for Hall of Famers. But the commons I wanted in a 7. So 7 was kind of the goal in the PSA score for this order. I sent this order off June 6th, 2020. And I received them back, and it's taken me a long time, obviously, to get this uploaded. But received it back May 7th, 2021. So almost a calendar year, but again, you know, what else is new, right? Everybody has battled that challenge. Did the order through PC Sports Cards, who's great. It's just slow on PSA's end. So let me show you the cards. And these turned out great. So again, with the commons, I was hoping for on these cards 7s. I had a really fun time going through them and looking to try to pick out the best ones that I had picked up at the card show. So here's Gene Woodling for the Orioles, and this is the first card, and this one got a 6. So not horrible. Nice centering. Again, this one looked really good to me, so I'll take a 6. It's not as if, because it's not a 7, I'm going to get rid of it or something. I think I'm going to keep it. But I just missed the mark on this one. And so I went back and looked at some other 7s that I had and was kind of looking in that range. Centering looked good. Corners look pretty sharp. There might be something going on with the surface here, something like that. So that one came back a 6. Next is Bob Grimm from Kansas City. Pitcher for them. Love these cartoons, too, on the back of the 1960 Topps, too. So this is card number 78. And this one came back a 5. So I think this was, and again, looks great. There's a little black mark there on the M. But this one, again, looked sharp. I didn't think the centering was that bad or off. This one, to be honest, surprised me a little bit. Because there were obviously commons that I had bought for a couple bucks that I chose not to submit because I just thought that they would probably maybe be in this range. So this one surprised me a little bit, but not mad about it. Going to live in my collection, and so that's that. Here's Gus Triandos, Orioles catcher. And so this was another one that I had high hopes for, and this one came back a 7. So I was able to get that kind of magical 7 on this one. Again, they all looked pretty close to the same to me. They all looked in this range, but clearly the grader spotted something that I didn't catch under the light or something like that. And to be honest, I don't think I had my magnifying and light and all that stuff that I have now, but with grading prices as they are, you know, it just kind of takes away that fun part of the hobby for me. I won't get to do this more. Certainly not going to spend $75 a card to do this. Or even $30 a card to do it, but it was really fun to do it at the time. So anyway, Triandos came back at a 7. That was sweet. I really like this one. Here's Bill Bruton from the Braves, outfielder. The colors on this card are super cool. And so this one came back an 8. Really excited about that. Love the logo. Love the black. the yellow just really pops on this one. And so I was really stoked about this one. So near mint 8 on the Bill Bruton. Really, really nice looking. So obviously that one's not going anywhere. None of these are going anywhere. But, you know, maybe I upgrade that 5 or that 6 or something like that someday. But really excited about that one. Here's Russ Nixon. This is second to last. Thanks for watching these with me. This is Cleveland Indians catcher, card number 36. And Russ Nixon came back also an 8. Super cool. So my eye was pretty good on some of these, and then my eye was not so good on some of the others. So, because that's a pretty big difference between an 8 and a 5, and I really thought they all kind of looked in that 6-7 range. So who knows? It's kind of unpredictable, I guess, even with a close look and all that stuff. So anyway, but the opinion of the grader was that this one was an 8, and that's great. So really excited about it. Nice looking card. And the last card was a Tito Francona, outfielder for the Cleveland Indians, who played with Russ Nixon, who we just saw. So here's Tito Francona, his teammate, and this one came back a 5. So again, really all over the map. I thought these were all in a pretty close area in terms of the condition of the cards, but I'm tickled. I just think these look great in the slab. They'll live in that slab forever now and be part of my 1960 Topps collection. So thanks for sharing in that, and it's just fun to have them back. So appreciate you watching this little PSA submission reveal, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Bye.